A more relaxed role, let's say. I'm master of ceremonies and remind people of the great benefit here. This is on behalf of Children's Hospital, the Young Unit, and it's in memory of Ken Kaiser, a young man who passed away at the age of 26. So we remember the Kaiser family and Children's Hospital, the great work that they do, and each year after this is all over, there's a great benefit check that's turned over to the hospital.
Sure, absolutely. Now, what's the biggest charge of running the race for you? Is it shooting off the gun, or?
No, I try to hand the gun I don't get too close to. I hand that over to Ken Kaiser's mom and dad, Bob and Kathy Kaiser here, and they take turns in pulling the trigger and getting the initial rush going.
That's great. Okay, we'll see you up there.
All right.
How are you tonight? You ready to run? Yeah! I'm here to start off this master ceremony to welcome you to the 15th annual Alumni Cup Run, a 5K run that you know, many of you past participants, is designed as a benefit for Children's Hospital Lung Unit in remembrance of a great friend of ours, Ken Kaiser, who passed away at the very young age of 26. We're here tonight to quote that unit and to introduce you to the honorary chairman, Mark Farrell, your Amherst Town Justice. Good evening, everybody. We're going to take 30 seconds to do this because you don't want to listen to me anyway. We're celebrating a wonderful night. We want to thank John Loughrans for holding one of the best charity fundraisers and runs during the summer. This race has been indicated for the benefit of Children's Hospital Lung Unit and for the memory of Ken Kaiser. In order to keep it focused, I'm going to turn it over to Bob and Kathy Kaiser, who are going to start the race.
Once again, I want to thank, Kathy and I want to thank everybody for showing up. It's a great crowd, a great night. Ken kept the crowds away. So everybody have a good evening, and remember, support Children's Hospital.
Get that car down there. Bring it up. Okay,
All right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The runners will be here in just a minute. I just ran around the block, took a shortcut. They'll be here in just 1 second. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're speaking with
Rich Clark of Score This.
And you're in charge of timing this race, aren't you?
That's correct.
Now, how accurate is this clock, actually?
This clock is accurate only for courtesy. The mats are more accurate. They're accurate down to 1,000th of a second.
Wow, that's great. So you're basically in charge. How is this unit being run?
This is all battery powered, including the clock and the timing mats.
Okay, now Score This. I mean, you basically do a lot of these events?
Yeah, we time all over New York, Pennsylvania, Maryland, and Delaware.
Well, one more question. Do people ever come to you and say, no, I had less than that? Did they ever dispute your results?
Yeah, but we tell them the clock doesn't lie, so.
Time will tell. All right, thank you.
Thanks.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have the winner of the race over here. Your name is?
Jim Molesky.
Right, now, I'm guessing this isn't the first time you actually came in first, though.
No, I've done a few trail races and other 5Ks, and first good 5K in a while, though.
Excellent, excellent. But it's good for a great cause, and this is a great night for a run.
Excellent night for a run. I remember years past just downpours and that, but, nice, cool evening, good sun, good weather.
Yeah. Is this the fastest you ever ran?
It's right up there. Yeah, I don't think I've run this fast in like probably 8-10 years.
How many seconds was it?
I ran 15:49 maybe, something like that today.
We'll check the official score in just a little while, but this is great. Thanks for coming.
Great, thank you very much.
Let's go Buffalo!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we ran into the man with the megaphone. We were at the finish line.
I do about 75 road races a year in charge of finish lines. So I might be Bullhorn Johnny. I'm always with a bullhorn. I do the announcing.
Now, how many years have you been doing this actually with Williamsville and Larry Brunell?
Well, let me see it. Probably 30 years.
Wow, that's great.
30 years. I've been around a long time.
Right. That's cool.
And had a lot of fun. I had charge of the marathon. That was exciting. We had 4,000 next year. Next year, 5,000. And then along with that, keeps me busy. My dog doesn't know me, and I'm never home for my wife.
That's all right. And you get hot dogs, too.
And I get hot dogs.
Absolutely.
But guys, I want to thank you for the interview, and God bless.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're speaking with
Richard Myers
and
Gary Brownell.
Now, what's with the hats? What's with the Ronald McDonald House hats?
Of the Ronald McDonald, we're having the 8th annual Ronald McDonald House 5K and walk on July 29th, which is a Wednesday night at 6:30. We had about 850 runners last year, and expecting a lot more this year. It's a news runner of the race years also.
That's cool. So this goes on every year. Where's the Ronald McDonald Run this year?
The run is actually in the same place it normally is, which is right on West Ferry, right in front of the Ronald McDonald House, and goes through some of the nicest areas in Western New York. So it's a great event. We raise money every year for the Ronald McDonald House itself, and we can proudly say that in the last 7 years we've raised about $300,000 for the house. So it's about the second largest fundraiser for this organization, so it's a great event.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. So are you guys going to be running? Are you going to be running again?
We won't be. We'll be at the end. Make sure everybody gets in safe.
Good excuse.
We have a very safe course. We want to make sure it's safe. We have a very beautiful course. We'll go through Buffalo. It starts at 780 West Ferry, goes up to Elmwood, takes a left, goes over to
the north and over to Richmond Avenue, Bidwell, and then Delaware Avenue back up.
A lot of the great old homes over there. That's great.
Yeah. And we expect a lot of elite runners at this race. It may also add, Fisher Price always has a little section over to the Canisius High School they put on for the kids. Great event. Ronald McDonald will be over there, and they have events going on for the kids while the parents are running.
The Ronald McDonald?
The Ronald McDonald.
He actually will be there. So we would love to run, but we're actually working, so it's a little hard for us.
We're sweating it out.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're speaking with...
I'm Dr. Drew C. Borowitz.
And you are?
Mary Contos.
Dan Sheehan.
Chris Coburn-Miller. Jane O'Donnell.
Suzanne.
I'm Cynthia.
All right, now all these people are basically from Children's Hospital here.
We are from the Lung Center at the Women and Children's Hospital, and this race has for 15 years raised money to help send us to the North American Cystic Fibrosis Conference. And that way we get to bring back all sorts of new and exciting things to Buffalo. And it's really been a benefit to all the kids in Western New York, all the 8 counties of Western New York.
Yeah, how much money actually has this brought in over the 15-year span anyway?
It's brought in thousands and thousands of dollars. And I see Dr. Dan Gelfond over there, who's also from Children's Hospital. And he's going to come on over and say hello, too.
All right. We have...
Dr. Dan Gelfond.
Dr. Dan.
How are you?
A new gastroenterologist in Buffalo, and he's working on patients with cystic fibrosis, and he's going to go to the North American meeting this year, and we've got the funds to do it because people in Buffalo come out to this race, they have a good time, and the money goes to a great cause, right?
That's right. That's right.
Now, from Children's Hospital, how long you guys been associated with Children's Hospital? How long you been working there?
I've been working there 20 years.